I muted myself. Yo, what's up? It's the Game Time Decision Crew on a Friday. It is Fuck Around and Find Out Football Friday, whatever you want to call it. We're down to do it. So it's also National I've ate too much turkey day, but whatever.
Do people actually here's the ultimate food question of the day. And please let me know in the chat if anybody actually does. Does anybody actually like turkey?
So
like, it's the driest shit ever.
Oh, you're eating your turkey all wrong, homie. You got to deep fry turkey.
Like ham is so much better than turkey. Like
deep fry. Oh, they're so much better, right? Like, so we don't like turkey too much as a. Oh, I realized too, I have a stamp on my arm.
And how many people actually eat turkey more than like 3 times a year? That's not on Thanksgiving.
Listen, I use my deep fryer like twice a year, and it's usually Christmas and Thanksgiving. And I deep fry my turkey, and it's like juicy. And deep frying a turkey, first of all, is the best way to cook a turkey. Because turkey generally is dry, and that's why people don't like it. You're absolutely right. But I don't mind turkey with on like a stack sandwich with it can't be by itself. It's not a standalone.
Yeah, you can't eat turkey by itself.
It's not a ham.
It being the centerpiece of Thanksgiving dinner is kind of, I think it's outdated. I don't know.
You could have did better. I thought I'm just saying, Pilgrims, you could have did better. Could have got a pig or something, couldn't you?
So there's your food topic of the day for food time decision.
Yeah, I mean, we have honey baked ham all the time, and Honey Baked Ham Company, and I know they're expensive and whatever, but I don't care. Every time I make a ham, it ain't like that ham, and that's a ham I roll with every year. And I just heat it up in the roaster, and it's good to go. I can deep fry a turkey in 45 minutes. 15-pound turkey, 3 gallons of peanut oil. Let's go. That's all I need.
Sounds good. Yeah.
I could have used the fucking Lions win, but we're not going to talk about in the past football. We'll go, Pat, go. Fucking football.
That was not me.
See, I do nice things for you guys, too. I do nice things. And here's the thing, is I knew it was coming. I actually wasn't. So, quick backstory. My freshman in high school, Centennial Hills Bulldogs, shout out. National 4A Nevada champions, varsity football champions, shout out. Division 4A. So they're not big boys division, but whatever. Shout out. And they're wrestling. Their first meet is today. I thought it was Saturday, but then I realized I don't have school, so it's actually today. And so that's why I have a thing, whatever. But I wasn't going to do this show. I was going to do the free picks, and I'm like, oh, you know what, Dad, skip bet, win, repeat, and I can get to the,
But then it would look like you're dodging everybody after the Lions lost.
Right, and then I'm like, I could kind of dodge some shit till probably Monday, and then I ain't got to want to talk about it because there'll be so much other stuff. Yeah, I know, Lions stuff, Captain Obvious. I got a message.
We'll just leave that there. Comment of the day from Jesse Schul, by the way. There.
I know. Yeah, you win. You win. Comment of the day. I got this from Davis. Which I can't pull up on my computer, but thank God he messaged me on Facebook to tell me the Detroit Lions are going to lose December 30th to the Dallas Cowboys while they're down and losing to the Green Bay Packers on Thanksgiving.
I saw a trend here that I saw a trend with the Lions that I just couldn't.
I know the fucking moon thing.
The Wax and Gibbous, they're now 0-13 on Thanksgiving when there's a Wax and Gibbous. So just
it's
put
really
it out there. If you see
fault.
a Wax and Gibbous on Thanksgiving, bet against the Lions.
So it's what you're telling me is it's not our fault.
It's the Wax and Gibbous. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Listen, for real talk though, bad coaching. They didn't get. They weren't ready.
Too aggressive.
They weren't ready, and I think he borderline panics in situations like this, and that scares the shit out of me to ever go deep in a playoff run.
I was gonna say I don't know how I'd feel going into the playoffs with him.
Exactly, like he's in a sweat down situation that he can't just muscle his way through. Dan Campbell is a lot of things. Finesse is not one of them. But I have all the faith that listen, I gotta believe. Look, the goal at the beginning of the year was to win the division and host the playoff game. That is still the goal. It doesn't matter if we beat a bunch of bad teams and now all of a sudden people talk about us doing this, that, and whatever. That's the goal. If we meet that goal, we are continuing to make progress. That's how I'm not off of. That's what kept me off the ledge. That's why I haven't jumped off the side of a fucking bridge. That's why I haven't put a gun in my mouth yet. That's the reason, folks. I'm on my third cup of coffee.
You're okay now?
Yeah.
You got it out there? You got it out there?
I don't know. I can't yell at my wife. I can't yell at my kids. So I've had nobody to yell at 24 hours. So this is therapy for me.
Yell at us, Lenny. That's fine.
But on the contrary, shouldn't you be used to this by now? You're a Lions fan.
7-0 in the last 7 games on Thanksgiving. We've lost, and I knew it yesterday when they kept talking about it, and I'm like, oh, and then they showed this Make-A-Wish shit before the game, and I'm like, man, we're totally going to lose this fucking game. And by then I was invested. I will say this. A lot of my props hit, though. David Montgomery squeaked me to over rushing and receiving and attempts and a touchdown. I don't care if it was bullshit yards and a bullshit touchdown. He got me mine. And I lost. And it cost me. It cost me. But at the end of the day, I hit a nice parlay Tate the Great gave us on Wednesday. Was David Montgomery anytime touchdown, CeeDee Lamb anytime touchdown, and Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown. All three parlayed plus 377. Tate the Great special. That brought me real close to even for the day after the Lions raped me. Raped and pillaged.
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah, they did. They shamed my name. Like, I didn't even want to get in my Ford truck to drive these kids to this wrestling thing. I didn't even want to get in my Ford. I almost called them an Uber, so I didn't want to support Ford in any way, shape, or form. And I'd probably get my ass kicked, but I want to punch Dan Campbell in the fucking mouth.
All right, so I have a loser already about 2 minutes into a hockey game. It is 2-0 Rangers.
I forgot there's NHL on early.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that didn't take long.
Hey, the Red Wings aren't losing. Yeah.
My first hockey game doesn't start till 2.
Okay. Let's talk to the chat. Let's hear the shit from the chat. Okay, Lions suck. Yeah, we know. Which trend is dumber, the BYU Vampire or the waxing gibbous? I'm going to go with the BYU Vampire because the waxing gibbous is a legit curse. I mean, it's a curse. We did the Bobby Lane thing. Okay, we got rid of that with who did that? Peyton Manning did that on Manning's place or Peyton's place last year. Since then, we are now we're 15-5 since he did lifted this curse shit. And then so we need somebody to get on a waxing and gibbous type curse. And there goes the monetization on YouTube. Man, fuck you. I don't think we have it. I mean,
no, you do.
Oh, we just got it back.
Yeah.
We stay on.
By the way, Tim, get this. I'm looking at scores right now. The Iowa Hawkeyes have scored 10 points already, and there's 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. They scored 10 points.
This over is in play.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
It's just telling you right now it's in play. And I didn't know why everybody was jumping all over Nebraska.
I don't understand that. I'm on Iowa plus 2.5 plus 125. I don't know why. People trying to get too cute, taking the unranked team favored or whatever, something like that.
Like sometimes it is what it is.
Here's the thing, though. I usually bait. I usually bet into those systems, but Iowa's been underrated all year long. And honestly, I'm tempted to take them to win the Big Ten championship.
No, don't even. You know it's going to be Ohio State winning the Big Ten.
But yeah,
bro, let's talk about that game.
Yes, let's do that.
I paid you, Tim. New York Rangers. Fucking Davis wants all the smoke, bro.
Nice catch. I'm a fucking clown. It's fine.
Michigan, Ohio State, the game, blah, blah, blah. I think it's kind of overrated, to be honest with you. But it's the number 2, number 3 ranked school in the country. Michigan at home. If you don't know who these teams are or you don't follow, some will argue, and I could be swayed in that direction, that this is the biggest rivalry in sports.
I don't think so.
Top 10. I
It's
would
top
say
top 5, but I don't think it's number 1
that's
because
fair. But I'd say some
Yankees,
people.
Red
I
Sox.
think definitely. I think there's no bigger rival in college football though.
1-0 Wings.
College football, no. College basketball, well, college in general, I think UNC Duke is the bigger rivalry.
I think UNC Duke basketball is a bigger rivalry than Michigan Ohio State.
So if we're going to talk just college sports, not
just talking college sports in general. Also, I think the best rivalry in college sports is Army Navy.
No,
I think it should be, but it's not. I think to me and you it is, but to the avid fan, just the everyday fan, I should say, I don't.
To the everyday fan, the bigger names are going to get the attention. So Ohio State, Michigan will be the bigger rivalry.
I think if you put a poll together in the chat, on somebody's YouTube, just UNC Duke or Ohio State Michigan, I'll be honest with you, I think Ohio State Michigan beats them.
I think right now, if you put the poll out today or tomorrow, absolutely it's Ohio State Michigan because everybody's anticipating that game right now.
But if you put it out in June,
if you put it out in the middle of off season for both sports, it'll be pretty dead even, I think.
That's fair. It's timing. Timing should mean everything in that.
Also, it depends on where you live. The South is going to say Duke, UNC more. The North is going to say Ohio State, Michigan more. It also depends on where you live.
Yeah. There's nothing bigger in the Midwest than this matchup. I mean, for real, in the Midwest, I don't care if you're Michigan, Nebraska, Ohio, where you're Illinois, you know this is it. The winner of this wins the Big Ten. This is your Big Ten championship. Neither team from the other side competes with either team.
No.
Yeah. And for that game, I've had my ticket placed for 16 days already. I bet the Ohio State Michigan game 16 days ago, anticipating something and getting exactly what I anticipated.
I have Ohio State +6. I bet it Friday, November 10th on FanDuel.
Yep, I think we got you on that because I got Ohio State 6 as well.
That's where I'm at, and I
will be adding the money line as well. The money line was not available. I should have done that one approach, Tim, that I said when I was looking at it and taking Ohio State over the win total, anticipating them to blow out their previous two opponents, which I did. And that would basically be the money line at +200 there. I have +6 with Ohio State.
The hook, I think, is in play here. I mean, I know it's 3.5, but if you like Ohio State,
I think the hook will not matter.
You might as well sprinkle the money line.
The hook will not matter because I think Ohio State wins this game outright.
Mm-hmm. See, if you believe that, I think this is
and if you like Ohio
whoever
State
has the ball kind of last, I wouldn't be opposed. Listen, play this game maybe to go into overtime.
And here's I think the best way to play this game as well. Whoever you like to win outright in this game, bet them to win the national championship. Because their line's going to drop. Whoever wins this game, that line's going to plummet for their title odds. Right now, you can get, I think, Ohio State at 575. If they beat Michigan, that'll be a 3-1.
Yeah.
Because this is basically their spot into the playoff. So if you make the playoff, you're and right now what Michigan's +250 something, they'll be +185. Like the lines will drop on whoever wins this matchup. So if you whoever you like to win outright, grab them to win the Natty as well.
That's a good look. That's a really good look because if you're gonna if they're probably gonna get there. You know,
there's also another spot I like kind of with that, but it's for a conference championship. If you like one side today, then you bet another team to win their conference championship, which that I'll quickly go. If you like Oregon State to outright win over Oregon tonight, now they're 14-point underdogs +430 money line. If you like Oregon State to pull off the upset in Eugene today, this is going to sound weird. Bet Arizona to win the Pac-12 championship. You will get 18-1 on your money.
By the way,
if Arizona beats Arizona State, and if Oregon State beats Oregon, you will have an 18-1 money line ticket against Washington in the Pac-12 championship with Arizona.
You think
So,
Arizona's good?
There's the other spot I like because I do have Oregon State today. I sprinkled the money line as well, and I might sprinkle a little Arizona to win the Pac-12 at 18-1, just to have the 18-1 money line ticket if both those come through.
I do like.
There's your little look ahead as well.
I missed my line on Oregon State, but I bet it earlier. Last Saturday, I bet it at +12. And so, I mean, I know it's up to 13.5, 14 at some spots. Yeah. So I missed it. So I don't want to do it again yet. But I actually think I'm thinking about instead of pulling the trigger on another unit at +14 when I already have +12, taking that unit and just maybe doing it on the money line and doing like a half unit on the money line and kind of go that route. Because I don't think I'm good. I want the 14, but I put it in a teaser too. There's a teaser.
That's kind of like at this time of the year, I like to look ahead at those type of spots where if you like a certain side, you're going to get a much better number if you bet them to win like the championship or something like that.
And by the way, this Iowa-Nebraska game is 10-7.
Yep.
And it's not halftime yet.
Things you love to
Iowa is fucking moving the ball. And I teased this over with Oregon State, so I'm okay with that. But I know Tim's good.
You're not a touchdown away yet. It's 10-7. You're 8 points.
It's 10-7. I need 8 points. 8 points in 34 minutes or 33 minutes. Please. Anyways.
I thought you were on the under. Are you talking
No,
about
I'm on the over. What?
In Nebraska, Iowa?
Yeah, over 24.5.
Oh, shit, yeah. I'm on the over 20.5 in a parlay, and I'm on the over 18 in a
teaser.
I'm sorry, over 19 in a teaser.
Jeez,
19.
Yeah,
19. I was like, it was the first thing I added, and I got so scared because I was like, 19. I'm like, how the fuck does this? I'm like, this will accidentally go over. And I should say that because now.
Oh, now it's jinxed. All right, cool.
Yeah, now we're fucked. Might as well mark that as.
Hey, if it doesn't go over, then Iowa is guaranteed to win, so I'd be okay with that.
So Dolphins, Jets. Let's talk a little NFL for tonight. How do we feel about that?
This is my second contest play of the week for me. I had the Cowboys yesterday as a contest pick. I almost had the Packers, kept them off though. But I do have the Jets today. I do have the Jets plus 9.5 in the contest, plus 10 bet. And this is more of a bet on the Jets defense rather than their offense because I think their defense can slow down the Jets or the Dolphins offense.
That's fair. Primetime under?
It's not a primetime game. It hold on. I've got it. It is first and goal for Iowa.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, it is first and goal for Iowa. Come on, Hawkeyes.
It's no different.
So, all right.
But I don't like it.
Hear me out on this game. If Iowa goes down and scores a touchdown, what's the live under?
Oh, shit. Well, I happen to have a little fuck around and find out money. So let's take a look at that.
Because if they score a touchdown here and have 24 points in the first half, I want that live under.
29.5.
That's it?
It's locked. It's locked.
I need a touchdown first. I need the touchdown first.
Oh,
I don't. I don't.
Live under. My only worry in this game,
I take the over now.
This is why the over is probably the better look in this game. Now thinking about it, Iowa's already clinched the Big Ten championship game. So
yes, they have nothing to do.
Maybe they want to figure out something offensively heading into next week. So they're opening up the playbook this week, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work for a chance to knock off Ohio State, Michigan in the championship game.
Which they're not going to do, but.
No, but they could keep it close enough to cover a number.
Oh, I should have went to the garage before. Well, I'm waiting on that to be unlocked. So what else we got? Let's talk NHL.
Oh, real quick, I did put in 2 live bets for college
yeah.
basketball. We've been live betting lately.
Saw.
Arkansas plus points, Wake Forest minus 12.5. Okay.
I've actually done pretty well live betting this week.
I
We've been
don't
following
think I
our
have
we've been
anything.
following our numbers all week for college basketball. So we'll see how that goes.
I don't have I got a nice little Tim, you'd be proud of me. NBA piece of a parlay. Anthony Edwards over 4.5 assists. And then I got Tyreek Hill over 5.5 receptions in a parlay. Plus 182. But it was the NBA. I'm on Memphis plus 3.5. The Baylor money line. Oh, by the way, the play of the goddamn day is MSU outright plus 1060. Don't think it wasn't bet
Against
Penn State.
Oh, football.
Yeah, football.
Not happening.
Well, I got them plus 22. I'm sorry, but it's at home. A lot of those seniors got a lot of pride. They're going to put up a little bit of a fight. Penn State ain't got shit to play for.
It looks like Iowa might be going for a field goal here.
Yeah, I just noticed.
I like that even better. 20. Stay at 29.5. Just give me 10 points in the second half.
I will say one thing that is kind of nice to see right now. I have over 63.5 in that Oklahoma game, and it is 29-13 in the second quarter. So that's 42 points. I need 21 more.
What's up with this TCU Oklahoma game? When I came in,
That's what I was just saying. 29-13.
Oh, when I came in here, it was damn Toledo.
NHL. I think it's still 2-0 Rangers and 1-0 Detroit.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like a decent amount. I probably bet a little bit too much on hockey today. Sides I got to were Chicago, St. Louis, Washington, Columbus, Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay, Colorado, and Vancouver. Then I got to some overs as well. Over Edmonton, Washington, over Columbus, New Jersey, over in Minnesota.
No good. Blocked.
What?
Oh, that's fantastic.
I need fucking 1.5 more or 2 points for a teaser. Oh, I know. I opened my mouth.
That's annoying.
What else you got going on in hockey, you said?
A bunch of overs and then the sides I mentioned.
I'm on. What am I on? I'm on the Devils minus 1.5 at plus 100.
I'm on the opposite side of that.
Montreal minus 1 plus 100.
I'm on the Sharks.
Carolina minus 1, minus 117.
I'm on the Carolina puck line in general. It's Andre Vasilevsky coming back today for his first start of the year.
I love it. I'm on the Stars minus 1 at minus 120. And I'm on Vancouver money line at minus 110.
I like Vancouver, yes.
And I'm on Heronic points and assists because that's just the thing for me. If I do
the dogs just entered the house. So what were you saying?
I said, I'm on Vancouver tonight, and I'm on Philip Heronic assist and a point because if I do the point, to me, he's more likely to
He's gotten one goal this year?
Yeah,
which was, I believe, 107 mile an hour slap shot.
He's an assist guy, so I double up on that. I mean, every time. So if I hit one, I usually hit the other, and the point is minus 130, but the assist is minus 110.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I believe his only goal was a 107 mile an hour slap shot.
Hi, Bolt.
Oh, the doggies.
The dog.
Are you eating a cookie?
Yeah, the dog
goes. You got a dog. I saw you, Tim. Tim, you like the Celtics today? I got no NBA.
No.
So don't come at me.
No, no.
I'm trying to live bet this Iowa-Nebraska game.
That's
So
what we should be doing with our Fridays. We shouldn't care about anything other than live betting this
Live bet
Iowa
Fridays?
Nebraska game.
Live bet Friday. I don't hate that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I like some hockey. I just kind of ran them down. I'll put them. Just rewind. Just rewind. I don't feel like putting a bit of thing, bro. I hate to tell you. Vancouver, Dallas, Carolina, Montreal, and the Devils.
Yeah, I'm against a few of those, but it is what it is. I wanted Montreal, but they're way too expensive today, and I get it. They're playing San Jose. And
that's why I did -1 at even money. I thought that was.
You
I
want
thought
back
that.
San Jose,
Yeah,
you need
that
a
was
little
okay.
more risk reward than that. So
I know, but like I'm like, well, even if they win, I just can't see San Jose winning. So if it's a weird whatever, hi mom, if it's a weird whatever, then it is what it is, kind of thing. If they just win by 1 or some weird thing and goes into overtime or anything like that. All right, Tim, you want to open up your gift, you little baby?
Okay. So I'll block it off. We got a package. Not from Lenny, but from Amanda.
And delicious.
Amanda. There you go.
And don't worry, Lenny. I'll make sure Nick doesn't touch this.
I'm a little disappointed Nick's not there to help you clean up.
Well, Nick is downstairs, so if you wanted to.
Grab the broom and some wet wipes.
Because we finally get to add a Detroit.
There you go.
There we go.
By the way,
$30 collection.
By the way, at the end of his year, at the end of his career, he will have more. He will be a better wide receiver than Kelvin Johnson.
Do you actually
there you go. That's smooth.
Here, hold on.
I figured that's the one you guys would wear.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Can't go wrong. See, that was not the one I would have guessed. I told Tim I thought it was going to be Hooker.
So I got a Hooker one.
Yeah, how can you have one that doesn't say Hooker on the back?
I told my wife, I said, listen, this could sound real weird, babe, but when they draft, I go, I need a Lions jersey that says Hooker on the back. Oh, there you go. You're back.
Yeah.
There you go, Timmy boy. There you go. Hey, it fits good. There you go. It's nice. Hey, man, I'll tell you that after we get off the show, I got a guy that you guys are going to like. Yeah. For your jersey collection. I know a guy that knows a guy kind of situation. So,
okay. You know a guy that knows a guy.
Mm-hmm. So, good. So there's Merry Christmas, Tim. You have to share with your brother.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I'm not sharing with
Nick. Where's your mom? Nick, tell your mom that I told her that she's in charge of making you two share.
No, yeah. I don't share.
I think now we're down to 2 teams we're missing, I believe. Now,
yeah, I knew you didn't have a Lions one, right? What's the other two?
Jacksonville. And the Rams.
I knew you didn't have a Rams.
Relevant football team.
Damn it! I knew the Rams. I could not think of Jacksonville. That's the one. That's the one.
Which I know the Jacksonville jersey I want. So
who don't you have in hockey?
Huh?
Who don't you have in hockey?
Who don't I have in hockey?
I know you got a spreadsheet.
Maple Leafs, Oilers, Red Wings, Blue Jackets.
Oh, you got a Red Wing jersey?
Flames. I do not.
Red Wing jersey. I'll get you a Debernicate one.
There's a couple I'm missing.
Leafs.
I think I'm missing like 7.
I want to get Tavares Leafs jersey.
Hey, so I might have I bought myself a Christmas present. Newsflash. Hopefully my wife isn't watching. She doesn't know. I bought myself a Debernicate jersey.
Nice.
But she bought me, and she thinks I don't know, but we buy jerseys from the same guy. And she brought me a retro Debernicate jersey. The black with the red with the black stripes. I hate it. They look like Blackhawks jerseys, man. I can't stand the retro ones. But whatever.
So you want a Connor Bedard jersey? Got it.
Nah, I'm good. I'll take my Debernicate. I like him.
Oh,
the big cat. So, all right. So Tim, you have to wear that on the poker stream all night.
All right, fine, no problem.
Or should we tell everybody where we're going to be playing poker later?
Yes, we'll be over at Pub Sports Radio.
Yes.
We'll be over. Me and Nick will be on the stream. We'll be
I don't
in
know
the
if I'll be on
focus
the
room
show.
tonight, so make sure you guys stop by.
I'm gonna sit around in the garage and have a few beers.
And I'll slowly be taking Lenny's money. So that's all.
This guy. I'm
this
telling
guy.
you.
Right here. I want all the smoke.
This
Give me all the
guy.
smoke, Leonard.
I figured that
All
was
the
good.
smoke?
You guys will wear that jersey, and then I want you to wear it on the stream all night long tonight. So this way, everybody will ask you if that's a Lions jersey, and you got to explain why you're wearing it because they suck. Because it's the same old Lions. Everybody knows that. Duh.
That's the same old Lions. We're good.
Same old Lions. Same old Lions on Thanksgiving. That's for damn sure. Now listen.
Well, yeah, now they're 0-3, 0-13 during a waxing give.
6 games left. How many do they lose? Serious question.
They lose at least one to the
play
Vikings.
the Bears again. The Vikings twice.
They lose one to the Vikings. They
In
split
New Orleans.
That one's tough, I think.
In Dallas.
In Dallas, they lose.
And at home against the Broncos.
They win that one. So they lose to Dallas. They lose.
They got to go to Chicago.
They lose to Minnesota. They lose to Dallas. And maybe New Orleans. Maybe New Orleans.
So 3 more games? You think
maybe.
they lose 3 more games?
2, maybe 3 is what I'm saying.
Something tells me that the Bears are live.
In Chicago?
Yeah.
In Chicago, maybe.
Windy? Yeah, fuck around, find out. Absolutely. I think, listen, I don't trust them for the next 6 games and finish this season at
11-6.
No, at 8-9.
Don't put that juju in the air.
I'm just saying that's the Lions. That if they're truly the same old Lions, that's about what they're gonna do. Because at some point in the year, they gave you Super Bowl contending
the same old Lions, they'll finish the year 10-7, but miss the playoffs because of a tiebreaker.
Yeah,
true. That is rough, Nick. That's don't.
That's rough.
The Vikings will win the division. Somehow the Packers will pass them.
Yeah,
and they'll miss the wild card.
Some weird way, some shit will happen. No, or the Vikings. The Vikings will get in with Joshua Dobbs.
Yeah, the Vikings.
And
I
it's
still
the
think the Vikings
tiebreaker,
regardless.
and it'll be the last game of the year, and it'll be Minnesota wins and they're in. Lions win and they're in, and we'll lose that game in Minnesota, and it'll be something shit like that, or to rely on if somebody else loses. That's same old line. Brand new Lions.
Yeah, brand new Lions.
Lose one more game.
Just saying. Not that I'm rooting against the Lions, but if the Lions miss the playoffs, I do win a steak from Big Show. So,
what?
I made a bet for him beginning of the season. That if it was a stake bet whether or not the Lions make the playoffs.
They make the. I still think they win the division, but I think they beat the Bears. They got to regroup. It's a long time off now. They got a week and a half. They got to beat. They could beat Denver in Detroit. And I think they could beat the Bears, and I think they could beat the Saints. That's a tough game, tougher than people think, but they can beat them. And Dallas at home, just why even go? Because they're just gonna beat the fuck out of us. In that.
Well, here's the thing. But here's the things with Cowboys though. Who have they beat this season with a winning record?
Agreed. Now listen, that's a game that Dallas will fuck around and lose. You know what I mean? That's a game Dallas will mess around with.
Dallas, you keep putting them up against the Commanders, and you put them up against the Giants and stuff like that. Yeah, they look like a Super Bowl contender. Yeah, absolutely they do, because they're blowing those teams out. They're a good football team when they get bad opponents. It's pretty plain and simple. That's why the Cowboys are pretty simple. You back them against good teams, or you back them against bad teams, fade them against good teams.
Good vibes. Good vibes. Good vibes. I'm here. Good vibes. Good vibes. I'm trying. I am trying. Who else you like in the NFL this week?
For my contest picks, I have the Jets going today, but then I have the Vikings on Monday night. I think I'm going to go Browns and Raiders as well.
Okay, so I am.
Which now I believe I'm fifth now in Pub Sports Radio contest.
Are you have a good week last week?
5-0 last week.
Nice. Nice. That's what you need.
Fucking Chiefs. And the Jets.
I know. So I'm what am
I was stunned to see the Vikings at 3.5. That feels like a trappy line.
Yeah,
I got the Raiders at 8.5.
I'm on the Steelers.
Okay, I originally had the Bengals in my contest picks, and I pulled them for the Cowboys.
Okay.
Which I'm very happy I did.
Very happy with that.
I don't know how much I trust Jake Browning. I'll still bet the Bengals most likely.
Yeah, I'll have the Bengals, but not
I'll have the Bengals bet because there's. I mean, but at this point, like I don't want it as a contest pick though.
I have the Texans. I like the Texans plus points at home.
I want to believe in the Texans here. I really, really do.
I'm on the Steelers. I'm on the Bucks. And I'm on the Ravens.
Who do the Bucks play? I'm trying to remember who the Bucks play. They're the Colts. Yeah. And the Ravens saying that looks tricky as well. I think that may be a game that the Ravens get hooked.
I like the Ravens in that game.
My numbers have that right at a 3.5. So I
and you like the Browns, you said?
I like the Browns. Yes. The Browns have been just a bet team for me. Every week I've been just betting the Browns. And a day before the Watson news, I bet the Browns to win the AFC in the Super Bowl.
I'm that high on the Browns. That was going to be a big deal. I mean, they won more games.
Yeah, that they have the best defense in the NFL, in my opinion.
So I'll rival that. I think you could make you can make that argument, but I think you can make that argument for the Ravens as well.
The Ravens. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're pretty up there too.
And it's crazy how those two teams, who we say have the two best defenses in football, played and put up 64 points combined.
Right. By the way, 2-0 Red Wings. Alex.
Wow.
The big cat getting it done.
Nice. There you go.
I mean, I didn't. Just so you know, I didn't bet any of it.
I didn't bet none of that. Boston, so I'm happy I didn't.
I'm glad I stayed off. I was leaning Bruins -1, and at -130, I didn't want that. So,
yeah, I almost bet I almost bet the Bruins, but I'm like, nah, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Maybe you can look to live bet the Bruins now at like +1.5 if that's a reasonable.
See, I thought about that, but.
Because I think you could see the Bruins come back.
+215 money line.
+215 money line. What's the puck line? +1.5.
-1.25.
That's not bad at all. I might grab that.
It's not bad, but
it's not that I don't trust the Red Wings.
It's only it's minute and 30 left in the first period. So I mean, there's still two whole periods.
All right, fine. I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna take that puck line.
I'm gonna grab them both. +1.5, and then I'm going to sprinkle the money line as well.
On who?
Bruins +1.5, -118. Bruins live money line +215.
Good luck.
I can't. I just can't do that.
Yep. But anything we want to mention before we start to wrap this thing up?
No, I'm good. I'm taking the 1.5 on the Bruins, but I'm not going to root against the Wings.
If this game goes to overtime, you'll be fine.
I will quickly throw a Counter-Strike live bet in here. We're going to take complexity +110 to win the match. They're currently down 1-0 in the series, but they're up 8-2 on the second map, which is 1st to 13. So they're probably going to win the second map. And essentially, if I bet it now, I'm getting a +110 money line for the next map where they're going to be probably -150, -160 favorites. And they are a better nuke team than the new faced Navis. So I'm grabbing complexity +110 for some Counter-Strike action if anybody wants it.
Also, any halftime 10-7 Iowa, Nebraska.
I kind of want to hedge out and grab an under.
It's at 29.5.
I'm not going to because I'm not a bitch, but
You can take the under.
But I think Nebraska at plus 140.
Right? No, I'm on Iowa, so I'm not going to hedge.
I'm hoping for a Nebraska field goal at least. I feel like if I get a Nebraska field goal, I'm kind of no, because 13-10 would still be an option, but I don't know.
Memphis looking good. I have them minus 13.
I have the over in the TCU game. Live total is like 92 for it.
Jesus Christ, 92.5.
It's 42-13. Maybe want to look towards a live under. But honestly, I don't know if I could take an under in that game right now.
Tell them what you guys got going on. Earl Sports Bets show, 7 days a week, all that. Plug. Let's bounce.
Yeah, ESB and go Jets today.
Yes.
And go Lions.
I know you didn't mean it.
No.
Go Pack, go! Fucking assholes.
No. I'll root for the Lions the rest of the year. I have no problem with the Lions. And now I got a jersey to go along with it. Go Lions.
I have a stake riding on them.
Listen, just let us have the fucking division in a playoff game. One playoff win. We actually. I'll be honest with you. I've seen that. I've seen them win a division. I've seen them win a home game against Dallas.
I've never seen the Jets win a home divisional game.
And we blew Dallas.
Home playoff game?
I've never seen the Jets win a home playoff game. They made 2 AFC championship games that I've seen. They did not win a home game in any of them.
Gosh. All right. Good luck unless you're against us. Peace.